Right now, I'm sat 200 miles deep into the Nevada desert, all because I made a very questionable decision. 24 hours ago, I booked an RV and decided to drive across America to the UFO capital of the world. I'm in Rachel. It's the closest town to Area 51, home to just a couple dozen people and surrounded by absolutely nothing. There's no grocery store, no paved streets, and apparently no phone signal either, which made for an interesting drive out here. So I forgot to download an offline map, therefore I have no instructions at the moment. I probably should have planned a little bit better. And my check engine oil light is on. So we're just gonna roll with it. The last time I saw a car was probably when it was light out, so like an hour and a half ago. It's pretty quiet out here, but it is a beautiful drive. You know when your phone says no service for like 30 seconds? Mine basically said that for the entire journey to Rachel. Okay guys, we're going old school and we're following street signs, which I've seen one street sign, so we're following it. There are parts of this road where there's literally no signal, no towns, and barely another car. If something goes wrong, you're pretty much relying on whoever happens to drive past next. We are approaching a town. I see some lights. I think this is where we're staying tonight. There's no one else around, and it looks like the town is dead, if you can call it a town. This is where we're turning.
I think so.
The only thing out
this is
in the middle of nowhere. Oh my gosh, there's little aliens outside. I don't know, I'm just gonna pull in front next to this alien. Oh, there's someone there. We're gonna check in, we're gonna see if anybody's working. As I checked in, I was lucky enough to meet the manager of the Little Alien Inn, Sarah. She told me all sorts of tales about aircraft cloaking, where military planes were invisible, but you could still hear their engines, strange lights, and even ghost train. We stood chatting for over 20 minutes. It's felt kind of impossible not to get sucked into the stories and become a believer. So I'm still on SOS, so I need to get some internet. Let's try to get connected here. Hey, we got some Wi-Fi. Good news, because there's literally no one else here. There's no other cars, there's no other RVs. Don't see anyone staying in the hotel. There's just one person working here and then their friend. So I'm just gonna chill tonight, cook some dinner, hang out with the dogs, and do some filming tomorrow. But one thing I did hear about, which was really crazy, was that when you come to this area where it's the Area 51, you lose battery charge. So I did notice when I was trying to use my meta glasses and when I was using my drone, my battery immediately went to 50% within the first 5 minutes, which is not right. So I don't know what's up with that. So I literally have everything charging right now. See what happens tomorrow. I just woke up and I am getting ready to go have some breakfast at the diner. And then I'm gonna head out to explore the area because obviously last night I got in really late. When I got up the next day, I tried to imagine waking up every morning and living here. I'm not going to lie, I couldn't. There are less than 30 people, one little inn, miles of desert, and somehow this tiny place has become famous all over the world because of what's happening just over those mountains at Area 51. It honestly feels like such a weird contrast. For about 30 seconds after the boom we heard, there was a lot of confusion in our RV. Our dog Fred wouldn't stop crying. I decided to step outside and see if I could ask a local what was going on. Apparently, the guy came out of his RV next to me to see if a tree fell on his RV because it was that big of a boom. But he said it's a sonic boom. He says they happen all the time. He was like, do you feel that? And I was like, what's going on? He was like, it's just a sonic boom from the jet fuels going by. And they happen all the time. And now I just hear a bunch of jets that are up in the sky. You can't see where they are, but they're really loud and you can hear them flying around. Maybe that's what we heard last night. Thank God there was no sonic boom in the middle of the night because I would have been out of here. We're headed to the gas station to get some fuel before we head off. And then we're gonna go check out the back gate at Area 51. There's a whole lot of nothing here. Get in, losers. We're going to Area 51. I think we're approaching the stop sign. It's where we go see the back gate of Area 51. The guy told me to go down the road, make the second right. And this is the second right. And it looks like it goes into the middle of nothing. We've been thinking we might be on the wrong road because I've been driving down this for like 7 miles, but I think we might see something coming up. Let's go check it out. The only thing we've seen is Ford F-150s drive by, like 3 of them. Unmarked cars, so I feel like, and they were all coming from this facility. Look, there's barbed wire around everything. Warning, unauthorized personnel not permitted beyond this point. And there's a massive camera right there, just watching us. No drone zone. U.S. Air Force installation. You can't hear anything out here. It's just silent. And there's nothing else around here. It's just me and my Indy camper. This is it, the place everyone's heard about. I kind of expected it to feel more eerie, but honestly, it's just a gate into the middle of nowhere. The weirdest thing about it was the unmarked cars driving up and down the road past us. Apart from that, it felt pretty underwhelming, I can't lie. So I'm on a B road in the back of Rachel right now, and I just explored the entire town, which there's not much to it. There's only a population of 40 to 50 people, I was told. And everybody I talked to has been really lovely and friendly. Yeah, every single person we've talked to has had a story about seeing a UFO or some weird cloaking they've noticed. Our story is the sonic boom, which was crazy. I've never experienced a sonic boom and it was really scary. It did like shake the RV a little bit. There was a really loud whoosh in the middle of the night. I don't know what it was. I'm not saying that it was an aircraft, but and I'm not saying it was a UFO because I'm in the town of UFOs. I'm just letting you know I heard a really big whoosh in the middle of the night. And then the sonic boom happened this morning, so something's going on here. And the sonic booms can be so loud that they actually knock over trees.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. I asked the guy who told me in the RV next to us, and he goes, this happens all the time, and I come out here just to listen to him. I was like, okay. The batteries have been really strange. Like everything we've charged have lost like 50% of its charge within the first 5 minutes, which that's just not normal. I don't know if I could call it a town because it's just one gas station and one inn. There's no grocery store. It's all dirt roads, but the people here are lovely. Like the diner was really nice to go in. They make you breakfast, they make you lunch. Like really friendly people. And then Area 51 was cool to see. There wasn't anything going on there. There were unmarked cars, which was kind of weird. But there's nothing out there. It's super quiet. So it's freaky because you don't know what they're doing inside the Area 51. It was 10 miles down that back road to get to the back gate. And this indie camper, the RV, the dogs were freaked out. The whole entire camper's just shaking like, but we made it.
Yeah.
If I'm being completely transparent about my trip to Rachel, I was surprised they even call it a town. There really isn't much here. A handful of buildings, a few residents, and miles of open desert in every direction. The locals told me visitor numbers have dropped this year, which is a shame because places like this survive because people make the journey. What I actually liked most was that Rachel hasn't tried to become some huge tourist attraction. It still feels small, authentic, and completely true to itself. I also don't think it would feel the same if it wasn't this remote. The silence, the lack of phone signal, and the endless desert all add to the atmosphere. That said, I can't completely ignore the fact that our electronics were behaving strangely, and the locals barely reacted when a sonic boom echoed across the valley. I suppose when you live next to one of the world's most secretive military bases, that's just another normal day.